Well, hey there. Today we're going to install an air intake from Airad, and it requires all the parts in this here box, but you can't see because they're still all wrapped up. There are parts in there, and this filter that will go with the system, and we're going to be putting it in here. Oh wow, how do we do this? I haven't done it. Oops, that's why. Okay, anyway, let's get started. I gotta turn the car on. I want you to hear what the car sounds like with the new system and without. Well, we'll do an old shot and then a new shot. Okay, so this is the car with the old stock air intake filter system, and I'm going to start it up, drive it out, pull it in because it's got to work in the front, but it's a little complicated. Well, no, not really. Anyway, let me start it up. You hear the sound, and then we'll compare it when we get through installing the new one. Alright. And here's the only tools that you need to do this thing, so it's actually real easy. There's the number 10 nut driver, which I prefer over using the sockets because I just like saying the word nut driver. Phillips screwdriver, 5 30-seconds and 7 30-seconds Allen wrench, socket wrench, extension, a number 10 metric, 5/16 and a 7/16. Whoops, 5/16 and 7/16 sockets. So that's basically, they say, all that you need, and probably a lot of swearing. So let's get started, and got to disconnect the battery. Okay, in this car the battery is in the back, so just gonna use a crescent wrench and took off the negative ground cable. So alright, that was simple. And over here's a cheap tire pump. They don't put a spare tire in these things. They get two different size tires, but still, from what I understand, these tire repair things aren't the greatest. Anyway, okay, forget about that. Let's go on. Okay, this is what we got here. This is what we're looking at. And what we're going to get rid of here is this, all the way through to this. That's the old air intake system. And when we put the new one on, it'll look a little bit better and sound a little bit better and just be better all around. So, alright. Okay, so we now have that tube off, and here is the air filter that we're taking out. So we'll get that out of here, and I'll take another. So this is what came out of there. I got the filter that I was just showing you, and this, the whole pickup tube, and next I got to get this right here is a sensor, and they said this is the biggest pain of this whole job, is taking this thing out and putting it in the new one. So I gave it a shot. There will be no swearing because I'm going to shut this camera off, but I will be swearing. Ah, voila. So I'm going to put this aside because if this gets damaged, uh-oh. Just wanted to show you this. When you look inside, where I just took that hose off, you could see the throttle body here. And when you step on the gas, this opens up and lets air inside to the air intake, which is here, and mixes it with the fuel that comes in through these fuel rods here into the injectors for the spark plugs, and mixes with gas and air, and it goes. That's the whole idea. I'll just let you want to see that, not that it matters. Next, we have to assemble the air dam. This will keep heat off of the filter, which I don't know how much it really does, but that's what they say. It's these two pieces and some of the hardware in a little baggie there, and we'll get this together. Okay, there is the fully assembled air dam. Anyway, alright. Alright, next up is this filter adapter, which will go into... Wow. Let me tighten it up. Yeah, baby, let me tighten it up. I don't know if I showed this already, but this is what it looks like. Everything out. Nothing in there. And if you just turn this thing on now, it'd be so loud, we'll wake up all the neighbors, but it's afternoon, so... The next step will be just to stick this well nut. How are you doing, nut? I'm well. Anyway, put it in here. Put it in here, in the hole. Wish I had a cameraman. Stick it in the hole, like that. Make sure everything's clean, out of place. Not gonna mess with anything as we're putting the duct in. And besides, it's been warm the past few days. And today's kind of cool, and I gotta pee, so I'm gonna shut this off and go pee.